What are you talking about? All right, the worst van life families on TikTok. There's multiple. I didn't know that. All right. SunnyV2, let's hear it.
Kids sleeping on the floor, pets held in tiny cages, and this entire bathroom for a family of 5. Add some teenagers who can't fit, children calling their beds coffins, and you're still just scratching the surface of the worst van life TikTokers. Take for example Red, White, and Bethune. They gained 11.4 million views by showing how terribly unspacious their kids' beds were. This should be illegal. Those kids are gonna suffer.
I can't live in no van like this. If it's like 3 people in the van total, that's decent. 5?
In that space, man. To make matters worse, the beds had rock climbing holds instead of a ladder, which their daughter almost fell from whilst trying to show they were easy to use.
So Molly's gonna demonstrate getting in the bunk and show you just how easy it is.
How will they get down in the middle of the night when it's dark and they want to use the restroom urgently? What if they fall and hit their head? These so-called bunk beds were actually just shelves, yet the family still defended them as being spacious. At the same time, get this.
They talking about spacious. His big back ass got stuck on the entrance of this hole. This nigga went and tried to go in there. His back got caught on the bottom, so he had to go down and then go. Like, you know how, like, it's under spacious. You shouldn't be getting caught on anything. Fortnite Pillow 2.5.
Parents have a king-size bed.
The reason why we put a king-size bed in our bus is because it's our lounging area.
As well as a massive desk for editing TikToks, forcing the kids to do their schoolwork on a tiny kitchen table. If they don't help out with the van, the kids are punished publicly.
Last night, Molly chose not to do her chores. And if our kids don't do their chores, they have consequences.
Which the parents still defended even after heavy criticism.
Yes, our kids have consequences. Yes, if they don't do the chores, they're gonna have to pay.
Into the trolls.
I just know, like, when these kids like get the age where they can start moving out and going to school, if you know that's the thing they do, they can't wait for that. Imagine move, cause think about it, for school, like, soon as you move out, bro, them niggas gonna be in dorms. Them niggas will be like, I ain't never have a room like this before. Face ass, bro. These niggas they sleeping on shelves, bro. Oh my, bro, I'll be mad as hell.
Talking shit, and I'm gonna keep on posting. See you guys on your For You page.
But wait, it still gets worse.
What?
Everything we've shown so far is in this bus here, yet they also have a van to take on holidays, which has even less space than the bus.
Come take a peek inside and see what we've done.
The van
They
doesn't
say that's that boy Dame bed. Okay, see, you just not funny, my nigga. Like, you're not funny, bro, at all. Talking about they said it. Nobody said that. You said that. Don't say they said that. Just say Podium said. All right, you can speak in the third person if you just it's gonna be more truthful. Talk about some day, bitch. You the only nigga that said that.
have a bed for everyone, meaning one of the
They did not say
sleeps
that.
on
Stop
this
saying
leather
they.
chair.
There's no they.
Maybe there'd be a
You
bit
are
more
one singular
space
person.
if they didn't own
You.
4 massive dogs, which are shoved in a tiny cage below the bed, yet they still have more space than the toilet. It's covered
You know
by
what's
nothing.
crazy though? They toilet only blocked off with a little blanket, so nigga could really blow that hoe up and now the whole van stank, folk. Like, what? They was all saying that. This nigga, you see what I mean? This why I be saying y'all niggas is schizophrenic, cause who is they? There you have no definitive proof there is they. It's just you. You are, see? This why I be saying y'all all blanket turn, y'all all blanket schizophrenic, and then it break down into the different brackets of racist and hater. Nigga, who is they? You are the only person saying that. Niggas talking about some they. Them voices in your head don't count, nigga. I'm sorry to tell you.
But a thin fabric sheet and sits right in the middle of where everybody lives. They call the vehicle their vancation home, meaning when the kids get tired of living in the first van, they're blessed with a trip in an even smaller one. Family of Nomads doesn't have this problem. In fact, they first went viral for how much space they had, leading to comments such as, I don't understand why y'all don't just buy an apartment. It's way cheaper than this.
Is it?
People came to their defense stating, there is literally no reason to be mad at this, except for maybe how...
See, SunnyV2 love bringing up the positive, and then he get the hating. Bro.
their kids were living. They'd show their room in this TikTok, with the most notable part being that their eldest Addison was a 15-year-old teenager. You should ask your daughter how she feels that she has no privacy. At an age like hers, I'm sure she wants her privacy. Addison hates you. Just because this RV is nice and there's room for their clothes, it's no way to live. I'm sure the teenager would love to have privacy. Get her a curtain or something. Well, the family did exactly this.
We did install these curtains over each of their bunks so they have a little bit of privacy.
But it was still just one of many other problems.
Okay.
The kids were in a homeschool program, yet it seemed most of their education was just walking through national parks where the parents thought they'd learn about life.
Our lives are one gigantic field trip.
So you telling me I give them the little multiplication table thing, you know what I mean? The little, we can do the half slip. We ain't even gotta do the full slip. We hit them with the 6x6, 5x5, 4x7, 9x3. Them niggas is crumbling? Is that what they telling me? Or are they just, because I ain't gonna lie, that homeschool shit don't be looking too good for niggas. Don't be looking too good for niggas. But like, that's the thing though, homeschool niggas are so interesting because I've came across how many homeschool niggas in person? I can't think of any. Actually, no, in person once. Not once, like on some shit like one time encounter, like the nigga was in my driver's ed class. But homeschool niggas are very weird. They're like off. Like it's like something. It's like they don't get the social cues. Actually, my little cousin was homeschooled technically. So I mean, but he not. I want to say he weird. I haven't talked to him in a minute. I actually only talked to him recently, but nothing really peculiar about it. But speaking of the nigga that I was talking about in homeschool, this nigga open mouth sneezed on his fucking pizza. I'm like, oh, you're odd. The nigga just let the snot rocket not snot rocket, but the snot, you know what I mean, just chill. It's like, bro, you ain't gonna ask for no napkins, none to it. Not going on vacations, not even bad TikToks be tripping. What? Is this going? Yeah, okay. Not going on vacations, not even bad TikTok be tripping.
And so a lot of what the kids do is by learning from experience. So for example, today we went to a national park and they completed the Junior Ranger program, and it's incredibly educational. They're learning history from visiting different places around the country.
Them niggas know about slavery though?
They do
Them little niggas know about slavery though?
And then the days that we're exploring, we still count those as school as well.
So they just learn US history? Lol, when they go to college, they'll be in for a shock. Oof, that's scary. There's a reason schools aren't one giant field trip, and this is a very good point.
Watch the shit real quick. Please don't have no fucking music in it, bro.
Are for more than simply learning subjects. They help build social circles and prepare kids for a disciplined way of life, both of which are neglected when strolling around the country. But the kids did have other challenges, like cleaning out the rat cage that stunk out the van.
We live in a camper and our 3 kids have 3 pet rats, and I would be absolutely lying to you if I said that it does not smell bad. Usually it's the kids' job to clean the rat cage, but about once every month or two, my husband and I will clean it, and it just gets really gross.
As well as collecting firewood, as seen in Addison's day in the life. Yet people were still convinced she's gonna run away at 16.
No.
Yet the mother went on to state,
they say he's trying to be a
don't
bill.
know a single unhappy RV kid. She'd even post the following TikTok to try and convince the audience.
A lot of people ask us if the kids actually enjoy traveling full time and living in the camper, and I will have to say that while we were at the RV show in Tampa this week, Grace and Addison both went around and looked at campers because their plan is when they move out, they want to live in a camper together and travel the country.
Ain't no way.
The video told a different story.
Addison has struggled with their mental health for many years. Addison is currently back in treatment and won't be in our content during this time. To protect Addison during this time, we would like to ask for privacy on this matter.
Perhaps the daughter was unhappy for a totally different reason, yet there was still more evidence that she despised the the van.
For Addison's 15th birthday, the only thing they wanted was to go to a hotel.
The video has since been deleted,
What?
although after arriving at their hotel, twice Addison mentions liking doors in the video, a hint at them having less privacy in the camper. With conflicting messages about Addison's happiness, people commented, "I can't wait for this gen of van kids to grow up and share their thoughts with the world," although this had happened much sooner than expected. On the r/offmychest subreddit, an anonymous account made the following post: "I'm a teen in a full-time RV living vlogging family, and I can't stand it. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate being homeschooled. I hate not being able to maintain a social life.
I didn't have a door for 5 years. Why? What do you mean you didn't have a door for 5 years? What is that? What? What do you mean? What? I mean, I had a door, but it didn't make a difference because I shared a room with my little brother. So a door or not, nigga, I share a room with nigga. I had a whole upstairs room, like the whole upstairs was open. I mean, bro, you act like you ain't got a door in your bathroom.
I hate having so little privacy. I hate having to pretend to be happy with this.
There was no door, just stairs.
I know, it sounds like a dream. I thought so too, but it's an effing nightmare. I just want a private, normal life, but no. They had to ruin it with their crunchy way of parenting. It's all fake, by the way. Not what I meant when I said I wanted to take up acting. I'm frustrated all the time, I'm tired all the time, I'm bored all the time. Please stop supporting these channels. Stop buying into it. It's ruined my life and I can't say anything about it. In comments, the poster clarified, I'm between 15 and 17 years old, and they were the oldest of 3 siblings, hinting it was Addison from Family of Nomads. Exactly who the poster was has never been confirmed.
You know how detective and federal and police do you have to fucking be to go to a random subreddit, read this message, chain it together to the one specific RV family, put this, my nigga, SunnyV2, you need to work for the police. You need to work for the police. You probably could figure out the Zodiac Killer. You could probably figure out so many of these things we don't know about. Bermuda Triangle, what else? Aliens, the lizard people. You could do it, bruh. I believe in you. Because how in the hell? Well, maybe he didn't find this. No, he made the video. I want to know who his sources are. Because y'all together, bro, we solving about 99% of the crimes, bro. How did y'all even draw that? Like, especially being that it's a thing. People do these RV family things all the time. So how did he just ding ding and then connected them? What? I still be saying crazy shit, but my parents would come upstairs and yell at me. Okay, so
yet only a couple of months later, the family announced
Don't
they
you
were
got a
instead
brother, though?
buying a house. Family of Nomads recently quit van life. Their kids seemed the happiest they'd ever been, while the parents were in tears as the RV was stored away. The eldest daughter has since vanished from the videos, with an unrelated comment summarizing what van life's like for kids. RV kid here. Let me tell you, RV is hell for children.
Oh, so did you
I've been living in a camper with my 3 brothers and parents, and these past 2 years have been an absolute detriment to my mental health. Yes, it's an amazing opportunity I've been given to have seen all the places that I have, but I cannot recall a single positive experience anywhere I've been. I receive little to no education, and I'm scared I won't be able to pass my GED. I'll probably be repeating high school once I turn 18.
Damn.
The Happy Caravan, however, clearly ignored this warning.
Got the house
they began by documenting their life as a family of 12, and were mostly liked by the audience until revealing they lived in a tiny apartment. Is that legal?
You could have a
so
door,
many in a 2-bedroom? Why would you make the choice to have a family of 12?
Like, you could have, family of 12? What? Freaky ass. Yo, close your leg, twin. 12? I ain't gonna lie, the cat for me. Not the cat for me personally. I think the cat for me gonna be 4. 1 adopted. 3 by blood, 1 adopted or fostered or whatever. I gotta do my research on that when the time comes. But realistically, I feel like the cap is like 5. Once you start getting into the 6, 7, 8, it's like, my nigga, if you ain't no billionaire, my nigga, I don't think you should be doing it. I like the way the house was set up. The door couldn't even get up there. Okay, so I was about to say, I was like, bro, if Dan currently struggling to feed his 6 kids, I'll tell you like this: if I had a kid, y'all probably wouldn't see me streaming no more. Actually, no, low key could use the little nigga for content. Hey, shout out to Ace family. Shout out to all the families. They set the pay. What is it? They set a pathway for me to follow. We coming up. Coming up, my nigga. Oh nah, see, niggas talking about some oh nah, but I'm trying to feed my my child. So paved the way. There you go. Paved the way. See, y'all gonna correct me, but like, come on now.
But not be able to provide
but
them
sufficient
like I
was saying, before
space.
I cut myself off. I'm thinking like Podium. If they gonna give you like if they cared about you locking doors, just give this nigga a door with no lock.
Though their holiday setup was somehow even worse. They'd fit the entire family into one single Airstream, gaining 12 million
views. You gonna make your kid work for views?
They slept.
Who said I'm gonna make the little nigga work? All I gotta do is let the nigga be a little nigga and then record it. That's it. Just sometimes kids just do shit and you just like you know how kids be like, look at this, and they do some weak ass cartwheel. Bring out the DLSR. All right, do it now. Then they do it. Or before they do it, be like, hold on. Then do it. Boom. That's a clip. Viral. 110 million views. TikTok. All platforms. So. I couldn't get one the way the room was set up. It was impossible to install a door. Shit. Should have put like a curtain or some shit. Fuck it. At this point, they working to feed themselves, not you. Nigga, they feeding the family, bruh. They feeding the family. They money gonna go into, you know what? Why am I giving niggas details? If I make a family channel, just know that's how it's gonna be. Everybody eats. Now, the people who sell they means as NFTs be so lucky. Those niggas different though. They blew up.
The three daughters were on a table converted to a bed, while another two slept below their brother, who was sleeping in a bunk. A different brother slept on the couch, the baby in its cot, and of course the two parents had their own massive bed. So what about the last two kids? Well, they got to sleep directly on the hardwood, described as not perfect but more comfy than a tent. You have two kids sleeping on the floor just for vacation and we mix it up. In our YouTube video, Dad is on the floor, which by doing some digging was seemingly true. Hilariously, after being criticized, the parents magically found Enoch a blow-up mat in the closet, but for the most part the family isn't all that bad, especially compared to wild family life. Okay, They've been called the most hated van life family on TikTok,
sleep on the floor, but
mainly
not the
for their bizarre
floor?
family dynamic. The page is run by Mother Nadine,
I was gonna say, are you Harry Potter, but
that
nigga Harry Potter even had a bed and he was sleeping in that little ass cot. No, that's not the right word. That little ass area under the stairs.
Her three kids, along with both her ex-husband and her new boyfriend, who she refers to as a homeless junkie she met on the streets. According to her TikToks, they're not polygamous but live together in harmony, being able to do so because they have the biggest front yard. The criticism, however, always extends to the kids. They call their education program homeschooling, world schooling, travel schooling, adding they help whenever necessary.
Don't schooling on that bitch, don't make it a word. Unless those are actual words and I'm a dumbass.
Any curriculum, but we have this app my kids learning with. They set their times each day. They do that by themselves.
Got them little niggas on Duolingo.
Help them if needed explains everything. Doomed to fail. They'd respond to the hate with the world's most hippie message.
The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion.
Adding their kids are extremely satisfied with the life that they're living.
People think, oh, poor children. But trust me, my children, they wake up with a smile in their face. They go to bed with a smile in their face.
Yet it's perfect to finish with this comment here. When I was a child, I would have been very happy to eat nothing but candy and potato chips all day. But my mother did not let me because she knew better. It's a parent's job to do what's best for their children, not just what makes them happy.
Facts though. They spitting with that one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hey man. Hopefully hopefully they escape like they prisoners, but hey, we'll see what happens.